Evening. Good evening. Captain Matt Edwards retired here with another one of my scintillating short videos. I'm going to do this one on the Toth class action. After the Dennis Manouche class action ended in 2012, the class members got a refund of up to 36 years if a person had been approved in 1976 and it stopped in 2012. They would have gotten a 36-year refund of the Pension Act clawback that was being taken off of the SISIP plan, where the long-term disability ended up paying nothing or less because it took the Pension Act pension into account when it wasn't allowed to. So basically, the new class action is that they want to get from 2006, when the new Veterans Charter came in, to 2012, when the Dennis Manouche case was ended. They want to be treated equally and to get the earnings loss benefit clawback canceled. Canada gave them 4 months instead of 36 years, which is highly unfair. So I've been talking to the one of the lawyers that are running the case, and I gave them a little bit of insight. I talked to him for 45 minutes, and he agreed with everything I said, which is a good point for my actions, but I'm trying to help them out. So I pointed out there are several things that he should look at. The first thing is that the Pension Act is the Senior Act. Okay, the new Veterans Charter came in 2006, but the Pension Act came in 1919. So if anybody has the right to offset anything, how come it's not the Pension Act taking the earnings loss benefit? It's totally ass backwards. The second thing is that the Pension Act section 30 brackets 1 and 30 brackets 1.1 specifically prohibit anybody from taking the Pension Act into account. Pension Act section 30 brackets 1.1 especially, because it says that a pension award is not seizable in law or equity. Well, the new Veterans Charter is a law, and it is seizing it. So therefore, it's not applicable because Parliament wrote a law that prohibited from doing what they said they wanted to do. Now, that's what they call repugnancy. If two laws directly contradict to each other, then, it causes confusion in us, and which one do you follow? So those are some of the points I spoke up about it, and I said the Financial Administration Act as well, Section 67, prohibits it, plus the fact that SISIP was the copy, that the earnings loss benefit copied SISIP, and SISIP is non-indemnity and contributory, we know from the SOLTS, British Columbia Court of Appeal case, 2006. So if the earnings loss benefit is also non-indemnity, then it has no right to offset at all. So some of these points, all of those points, the Toth class action should be an automatic win. The final thing I'll mention, I said to him, is that when Canada repealed new Veterans Charter regulations, section 22A, they were basically saying they were wrong and they should never have implemented it. So the fact that they only gave 4 months back is not equitable at all.